What's up, y'all? It's your boy T Thizzle saying hi to the Sizzles as he's getting ready to bring you all, yes, another season comp for his Glaze subscribers. This time, I'm bringing you all another marinated episode of Storytime. And this one is, I think this is a classic for me because this is something that I really enjoyed doing in my life during my high school years. I always had that entrepreneurship mentality. Always seeing how I can better myself, how I can get more dough so I can make more pizza. And that's just how I went about things. How can I get more money? Because you can never get enough. Let's admit it. As humble as you are, you always want to move up in the ranks. You always want to make it to the top of the legion. So I would say about freshman year, midway through, I noticed kids were always complaining about being hungry. What was the solution there? How can we solve that? Now, at this time, we had vending machines in our school, but I noticed from the prices on the vending machines, that was a complete ripoff. How can I get these kids the same quantity of food, if not more, without basically ripping them off? So, I actually had this opportunity where I was able to go to this camp. My counselor invited me since I was a good kid and everything like that. And this was an entrepreneurship camp. And during this camp, we had competitions. During the competitions, you get like these points. Towards the end of the competition, you had the opportunity to spend these points on the auction. You can auction off just like a regular auction. If you have the points that you claim you have and you win that bet for whatever the item was, there was many different items, then you was able to get that gift. One of the gifts was a $35 Walmart gift card. $30, $25, it was $30, I believe. $30 Walmart gift card. This one was one of the ones that were on a table. It wasn't one of the grand prizes, but surprisingly, nobody really bid on it that much. And I ended up winning that prize. I decided to use that $30 Walmart gift card to invest in starting a food business. So I had my mom take me to Walmart. You could call me the Little Debbie man because I went straight to the Little Debbie aisle. All of the boxes were about $1.70 a piece. Per box, I would end up probably finishing out with $3. So I was basically getting a $1.30 profit per box. Now, $30 divided by $1.70, let's just round up to $2. Let's just say I had 15 boxes the first time I basically invested in it. So 15 boxes times $3 per box I'm making, that was $45 I made that first time. I kept investing into it, kept getting more money. I would say by the end of that year alone, I probably made at least $1,000 total selling Little Debbie snacks. I mean, it was getting to the point where it was out of hand. Like people, it was basically their fix. When people was going into rehab, that's where they went. They went to the Little Debbie man. That was me. They were getting their Little Debbie snacks once they was trying to get off them cigarettes, trying to get off that weed, trying to get off whatever they were trying to get off. I was the rehab. The Little Debbie man was the rehab. I mean, I'll tell you, I had zebra cakes, I had oatmeal cream pies, I had strawberry shortcakes. Not only that, but I had drinks also. You gotta have something to quench your thirst when you got all them crumbs and dry food going down your mouth. So I had the Kool-Aid jammers to sell with it at about $1 a piece. So I was getting buku money. It was completely ridiculous. I didn't expect to get that much money. Like I said, by the end of that year, I probably had $1,000 made total, and it was just awesome. Like I didn't expect it. And freshman year was successful. I went into a sophomore year. I started from the beginning of sophomore year. Freshman year, I just started about halfway through. Sophomore year, I was like, no time to waste. Let me get the money from the get-go. So as soon as the first day of school, maybe not even the first day of school, but a few days in the first day of school, I already started up the business, ready to make more money and basically fill my pockets up. Tell me how come it was getting so out of hand that year that in between the bell periods, when the bells ring, people were skipping class to come into my class while the teacher's there to try to hurry up and buy snacks. And the teachers, I kind of felt disrespectful, I'm not gonna lie, because imagine if you're a teacher, you're trying to teach a class, and then other students who don't even attend your class are coming in during that hour buying food. And people in my class would also buy food, and they would have like the snacks and drinks on the tables. But I didn't see that as a big problem because it's not like they were leaving their trash on the tables. I made sure they cleaned up all the mess, they didn't leave any evidence there. But the thing was, under school regulations, you had to be authorized to sell snacks and drinks. And normally the only people who were authorized were official clubs and after school activities. I called it the Tariq Wilkes Foundation, so that was my club, so they should have asked me. But anyway, how I got shut down is I went and I kept selling, kept making more money. It was getting ridiculous. Everybody was coming to me. Other people, I even was doing so well that teachers were asking me how I was making so much money, and I even influenced another teacher to start selling. That's how you know it's going down. When a student has influenced a teacher instead of the teacher teaching the student, that's how you know it's going down. And eventually, I got called down by the vice principal. He talked to me. Some teacher wrote a letter. In this letter, it started off something to the effect of, Mr. Davis, that was his name. We have a capitalist in the building who is interrupting classrooms by his product sales. And just how it sounded, you knew that I wasn't just no low chain seller. I was a top-notch vendor, a top competitor, and I was a threat to anybody else. I was a threat to the cafeteria. Some people weren't buying lunch just to buy my snacks. And hopefully, I guess the moral of the story is, always seek to improve, but watch out for the law. Don't do anything illegal, because that was on the school level and I wasn't supposed to do that. But always try to better yourself, always try to make more money, and just have fun with it. Be creative, do something different. This has been your boy T-Thistle88. I hope you all enjoyed this season. Peace out.